If you're shopping at the dealership for a new or used vehicle and you're considering using cash for the purchase instead of finance, I'm going to tell you today why it's so important you might want to keep that information to yourself. If you're new to my channel, my name's Billy. I'm a car buying expert and I love saving you money at the dealership. Cash is not king anymore. There was a day and time when you could walk into the dealership and tell them you're a cash buyer and they would have given you an excellent deal, a better deal than if you weren't, but it's just not the case anymore, and let me tell you why. There's two ways that the dealership makes money on the purchase. One is called front-end gross, or the front-end profit margin. This is how much they paid for the vehicle, what they have invested into the vehicle, and what they sell it for. This is also the profit margin that most salespeople make their paycheck off of. What a lot of you don't know is the dealership actually makes more money off the back end. This is financing and aftermarket products like service contracts and GAP. And this is why the dealership is so insistent that you finance with them. A lot of times you'll have a dealership that will give you an advertised price only if you finance with them, and it'll be thousands of dollars otherwise that you'll have to pay. This should tell you how much money they're probably making with financing. So what if you're a cash buyer and you still want to negotiate the price? Do you have any leverage? That's a good question. What I like to do for my customers is tell the dealership that I'm prepared to pay cash, but if it's going to result in any kind of a discount on the price, then I'm happy to use their financing and play ball. The juice has to be worth the squeeze. So if you're only getting a $500 discount and you're going to eat $300 in interest charges over the next 3 months, it might not be worth all the paperwork and bullshit to save $200. Technically, you don't have to keep the financing in place for the time frame the dealership requests. You can pay it off as soon as you have an account number. That time frame is just the time frame they need you to keep the financing in place in order to get paid. Now, let's say you're financing and you're not paying cash, but you still want to get the best price. You don't have to finance with the dealership. You can use your own credit union or bank. This is going to make it so they don't have an open credit line when you're there. They can't sell you anything, and they're not making any money off the financing, which takes a big portion, obviously, out of their profit margin. Sometimes that's enough to leverage the dealership into giving you a discount, whether you're paying cash or not. Now, if you're into investing at all, I don't think it's a very good idea to put all of your money into a depreciating asset. You might be better off financing the whole amount with a really low interest rate and finding a better place to put your money that makes you money. I hope that gave some of you some insight into this situation, and for more tips and tricks just like this one, please follow Billy the Car Kid.